VZ, we back with another Jasmine Crockett video. We love Jasmine Crockett. I love Jasmine Crockett. Shout out to TYT YouTube for putting out more Jasmine Crockett so I could react to it. Yeah, she just, you feel me, doing her thing again. She telling them what it is. She's not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let's get it. Now, look, can you stop meowing behind me? You want to be in the camera so bad. Jesus. All right, let's get right into it. Let's go.
My question is this. If we had to tie down, and if you don't know the answer, that's fine, because literally I'm just going here because I just was surprised by the number. If I had to tie down how much money we're losing specifically as it relates to fraud, do we have a number for that?
So we did an estimate of losses related to fraud based on 2018 to 2022 data.
Okay.
And we estimate that the range is between 233 and $521 billion annually.
Okay. And my next question is, because I don't have this information, so if you don't, that's okay as well. As it relates to recommendations around technology, there have been a lot of conversations around basically upgrading, doing something different, basically moving us forward instead of kind of sticking to the old way. Do we have estimates or proposals or requests that have been made by any agency as it relates to what it would cost us to go ahead and put in the technology that would be most helpful?
I am not aware of an estimate.
Yeah, I'm not aware of an estimate, and I think one of the challenges, Congresswoman, is what you and others have talked about here, which is agencies aren't incentivized necessarily to come forward with that number and to focus on fixing this problem, which is why I think this hearing's been so valuable.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this right now. I'm charging all of y'all to go and get me some numbers, because at the end of the day, the American people are relying upon us, especially those of us that sit on oversight, to actually be watchdogs over their tax dollars. And so I really
don't mean to cut her off, but that's facts. You feel me? Like, we paid all this in taxes, like all this in taxes, and then all this fraud is going on. What, like, where's our money going? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. Jeez.
to leave a situation where we've had lots of good, feel-good conversations and we have no solutions. First of all, thank you so much, Mr. Chair, for recognizing me, and thank you so much for pulling together this hearing. I want to go over a few things. Some of the things were actually just brought up by my colleague. I was surprised to hear that 90% was the percentage of overpayments, which leaves 10%, if I'm good at my math, potentially that would be the realm for fraud. Go ahead.
I would just say that improper payments includes underpayments. So the 10% could also include underpayments.
Most technology costs money. For instance, we've had oversight hearings as it relates to issues with Department of Defense who cannot pass their audits, and at least we're getting estimates on what the cost would be. I at least would like to say that we have had that information before us, because none of us, and I'm maybe being presumptuous, sitting up here have the expertise to know what it is that you need to make sure that these agencies are going to be able to better do their jobs. And the reason that I asked for the numbers is because I could guess, this is just a guesstimate, that whatever the technology cost, it is less than $233 to $521 billion a year. That's just my guess, but I could be wrong. And I am here to provide some sort of solutions. In addition to that, you know, I appreciate this hearing because, number one, we're acknowledging that there's a problem. That's a good start for us specifically here in Congress to agree on that. But one of the issues that I have is kind of this blind eye that we sometimes turn, because as we are in election season, and there's definitely a candidate that said that he's just going to get rid of fraud in his first 6 months. You know, I don't know what kind of wizardry he has going on to be able to snap his fingers and get rid of anything in 6 months. But I would like real solutions because the talking is not getting us anywhere. It's my understanding that if we go back a few years, back to 2013, I believe the number was, the number as it relates to this particular conversation was down at 35 billion. Yeah, back in 2003. The number was 35 billion, and now we are truly just going through the roof. And again, as we are hearing the conversations around how the American people are struggling, we need to do something better about the monies that we are getting in so that we can then move on to help people that need help, such as those that are relying on SNAP benefits and things like that. So I appreciate any assistance that y'all can provide, and maybe the next proposed budgets, y'all can put in something for technology upgrades to help and assist all agencies that need the help and assistance to make sure that we can start to rein this in. Thank you so much.
Hey man, nice, simple. She ain't had to do too much. You feel me? She ain't had to say too much. She ain't had to, feel me, go crazy on them. But yeah, straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? All that the fraud. She said, what she say? Billions in fraud. Golly. Like, I feel like we paying taxes and this fraud happening every day. Our money's getting lost every day. That's why I be sketchy with banks and stuff. But what can we do, right? Yeah, y'all. I don't know what else to say. But she's amazing. Let's see how many minutes we at. I gotta get to 8 minutes, y'all. We have 6 minutes. We gotta do a minute and something of talking, which is fine because I gotta get to 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in Congress. There's a lot going on with this politics in general, with Donald Trump and Miss Harris. Yeah, we don't got too long till we elect our next president in the United States of America. Like I always say, we are not divided. We just all have our own opinions. And I also have my own opinion on all this. I honestly don't know who I'm voting for. I have an idea. But I go back and forth sometimes. There's a lot on both sides. But I'm leaning towards one side. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm leaning towards one side. I'm pretty sure y'all know what side that is. But yeah, y'all. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload. And like the video if you like the video. My cat is trying to sleep in my arms right now. She's very spoiled. Her name is Nyla. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of cat and dog people in this on his YouTube channel. She's spoiled as hell. I cannot work without her getting in my ear all the time. We're at 8 minutes, so yeah. I love y'all. And peace and love. We on to the next video. Let's get it. Hope y'all having a great Sunday. It's football time.